Crimson Trace announces Laser Guard Pro for today's most popular concealed carry firearms, combining a red or green laser sight with 150 lumen light, taking personal defense to the next level. Available now at your local dealer.
Welcome back to Gun Talk. Yes, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. And here's more of the after show. It's the after show where we gather together for mayhem and madness. And we have Jim Kinsey over in the corner where he should be. Hello, James.
Greetings. It's been a month or so, hasn't it?
It has been. And then keeping track of all of us because she's just that kind of a woman, we have Michelle Cleland. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
It has been a while.
It has been a while. We did the 2 shows at the NRA and recorded them there and ran them. Of course, they were not like old recorded shows. They were new content, but we weren't able to get together for them. We had no after show, so this is fun.
Gang's all here.
You were the star of the NRA convention, by the way, Michelle. You don't know that.
I was?
Oh, yeah, tell her, Tom.
Did you not tell her?
I hinted a little in one of my many love letters to her.
Everywhere we went. Oh, hi, Tom. It's great to see you. And, this is Jim Kinsey. Oh, Jim's great. And then they'd look around behind Jim and go, is Michelle here? Every time. I'm telling you, every time. Is Michelle here? Just, no.
Yeah,
So
that'll teach you, boys.
That's it. Simple as that. There it is.
Well, thank you, everybody.
I guess you're going to have to come to the next one.
Oh, I have to plan accordingly.
Yes.
We can make this happen.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, we had tons of fun, and I don't know if Jim told you about the musicality that went on.
Yes.
The hired guns gathering thing.
Yes, they were invited back, I understand.
Yes, everybody likes free musicians, you guys come on back on your own nickel. That'd be great. Okay, sure, no problem. We can do this. What's not to like, right?
Right.
Aye. Tell you what, we got some folks who have called in. Let's go ahead and do that before they get so bored with this that they go away. Let's go pick up Brad. He's in Clarkston, Washington. That's WA between us. Hey, Brad.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. I know that you called in on the what are you carrying. So, first of all, what are you carrying, man?
So this is a kind of a little good story I got for most of the guys and gals out there. So I was carrying a 1911 Kimber Pro Carry, the 45. So my wife was always complaining, I can see it. Okay, well, then I'll go buy another one. So quit complaining. So now I just bought a new little SIG P30,
238?
938, sorry.
938.
938. Okay, the 9mm. Okay.
And it's a little
smaller.
How you like
that?
I'm not used to it. Well, yeah, I kind of like the 45 round. Mm-hmm. It is smaller, obviously, but it is a nice gun. The weight-wise, and it's very nice. Pretty impressed.
It's a very nice gun, and it's very 1911-ish.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. It's just a little shorter. I wish, and I got the extended clip on it. So
clip.
Yeah, well, whatever. Clip magazine.
Did you say that?
It's a clip. No, you know what we call it now. We call it it's a clip. It's a magazine. We're going to call it a clipazine.
Somebody needs to slap me.
Slapogram. I'm good at those. Hold on.
Maybe my wife. Because I haven't told her about this.
Oh. You know why we use words like clipazine?
Kind of scientifical.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
All right.
We just had to. All right. So your wife does not know about this. I take it she does not listen to the show.
Probably not.
Or you hope not.
Probably a good thing.
I hope not.
Right.
I went to the grocery store, and I'm sure she's at home doing something.
Oh, that's an all-in-one-stop shop there.
Brad, is this your cell number that's on my screen here? Or is that your home phone? Okay, so
that's my cell.
Calling it to rat you out isn't going to work. Okay.
So we can't out you with your wife on this one.
I see. I would never do that. I'd be excited, be like, "Oh, what is it? What'd you get?"
Yeah.
And I have an extended mag with it, and it kind of does stick out. But I'm pretty, I kind of keep my arms down where I'm pretty sure no one knows what I have, but it's just her. So I just got tired of her saying, I can see that gun. Okay, well, I'll go buy a smaller one.
See, that'll teach her now.
So if you keep your elbows down at your sides, it also keeps you from picking up the check.
Yeah, this is true.
So there you go. Added benefit.
Right. Exactly.
Well, let me ask you. Okay, so how is it printing? What kind of shirt are you wearing? What kind of holster? What's going on here?
And I can't remember because I haven't worn my Timber for so long. It's a leather. I want to say is it a WW? It's a leather. It's outside the waistband.
It's outside the waistband. Well, there's your problem. You can't if you're going to carry outside the waistband, you got to wear like a kimono or something, man.
Parka.
Well,
I'm tactical kimono.
I'm pretty thin too, so that's not. It's kind of works against me too.
Actually, that can actually work for you. If you're thin, you can go with an inside the waistband. You just have to get pants like 1 inch larger.
Right. And
that gun will simply disappear, and you just wear a regular polo shirt or anything like that. Thin guys can get away with wearing big guns. I got a buddy that wears a full-size 1911. He's like a little piece of leather. He's so skinny, and nobody ever sees it. So, you know what? If you like the Kimber, if you like a full-size 45, I would go look at one of the really nice inside-the-waistband holsters and try that. I think it's not a gun issue. I think it's a way you're carrying it issue.
So Alienware, actually, they're near me. They're probably about 2 hours away from me in the state of Idaho.
Yeah, Alien Gear. Yeah, Alien Gear is a good one. Crossbreed is a good one. But look, there are a lot of good holster makers. CompTech, Blade Tech. It depends on if you like the hybrid style or the Kydex style.
Leather.
But I'm a real fan of the IWB holsters. The other thing you can do, and again, this is if you're thin, it really works well, is an appendix carry. When you got Dunlap disease, it's a little bit harder because your belly doesn't lap over your belt, so that's not such a good thing.
Right. My SIG, I'm still wearing this. It came with a little holster with it. It's okay. I just haven't had time to find something different.
Yeah, generally the holsters that come with those guns are functional, but there are better ones out there. I mean, they're going to supply one that is fairly inexpensive, and if you're going to be wearing it for every day, you want something that's comfortable and secure and all of that. So it's time to shop. So we are officially giving you permission to spend money.
Again.
Yeah, you might want to cut to the chase.
I'm going to tell my wife, and get the green light again. I need a 22 clinker, too, so I'm going to throw that in the loop, too.
Attaboy.
Look, you can only get in trouble once if you ask for everything all at once,
might
right?
Be multiple.
So, you know what? That's a good point. I'm going to 22 with I need a suppressor, too, with it.
Well, I'm sure there's a fridge or a couch or a new pair of shoes that Mom's wanting anyways, so go for it.
The money I spent on her jeans is equal to the little SIG I bought. Her jeans are about $1.50 a pop, so...
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, all righty then.
There you go.
I have leverage.
Michelle, I thought you were recommending a freezer or a fridge, and you were going to have him store the suppressors in there somewhere.
I can hide them.
Well, with the old one, you can keep the old one.
She mentioned couch. I thought that's where he's going to end up sleeping.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Make sure it's a pull-out sofa.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Exactly, yeah. Well, I would say try some different holster options. If you really like the 1911, go with inside the waistband, and then you obviously have to wear a shirt that is untucked to cover it.
And I usually wear two shirts, so...
Oh, perfect. That way you got a T-shirt and then a shirt on the outside?
Exactly.
That's a great combination for an IWB. That's the way to go, and you're going to be able, your wife won't see the gun. It'll work. And then what you do is now you can carry your SIG in an ankle holster.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
so now you've got the 45 and the SIG, the 9. He's thinking,
that works.
We got him now, guys. We got him, guys. This is going to work.
Because I have my SIG and I'm sticking it next to my leg, seeing how it's going to work. Yeah.
Thanks for that visual.
And I hope I don't shoot myself in the foot. But anyways.
Please don't do that.
Well, the other option he might want to consider is being like the rest of us and just cut to the chase and buy a box full of holsters because he's going to end up with them in a few years anyway.
Well, you know what? Just make friends with other shooters. They already have a box full of holsters.
There you go.
Yeah.
So now you can just pass them around and pick out the ones you like. So there you go.
Right.
I was thinking.
We have the holster swap meet is what we need to host.
You know,
That's my
not
idea,
such
Tom.
a bad idea. I'm liking that now. I'm thinking Cleveland's Outdoor World. Here we go. We're
There
going
we
to have the
go.
holster swap meet. Bring all your holsters in here. And of course, everybody will be swapping around. And then they're going to look at what you have and go, yeah, but I want the new one. Well, I guess we'll sell you that one. Okay.
Shucks.
Golly. Oh, man, marketing genius I am. I'm making notes.
Brilliant. All right, go out and have some fun. Get that silencer, too, by the way. Have fun with that.
Hi, this is Michelle. Stay tuned for more of the After Show.
Laser sights increase confidence, regardless of experience level. Whether you're learning the fundamentals, a seasoned shooter, or simply overcoming aging eyes, laser sights provide instant feedback, providing immediate confidence and enjoyment for a new shooter. Call 800-442-2406 or visit crimsontrace.com for a free copy of our laser training video, The Laser's Edge, and learn more about why Crimson Trace is making laser sights standard equipment.
A decade since it was first introduced, the Taurus Judge still rules. This isn't just any personal defense revolver. This is an everyday gun. With its decisive stopping power, it's the original 5-shot game changer. Today it's available in more than a dozen models and capable of chambering both 45 Colt and 410 shot shell. You be the judge. Taurus Judge, what legends are made of. Visit taurususa.com.
If you carry a gun, you need training. Your concealed carry class was definitely not training. But time, money, and obligations keep you from spending days at a shooting school. The trusted folks at Gun Talk can help. Concealed Carry 1, our DVD featuring the VADA Group, covers what gun, what holster, how to carry, where to wear your gun, and much more. Visit shopguntalk.com. That's shopguntalk.com. Look, this really is life and death. Learn how to stay aware, how to get away, and how to fight if you must. At shopguntalk.com, you can get the 2 DVD set, including Fighting with the 1911 with Tiger McKee. No matter what gun you carry, this vital training info can save your life. Learn the draw, the stance, reloading, vital gear from Gun Talk. That's shopguntalk.com. shopguntalk.com.
A great trigger can make you a better shooter. For over 60 years, Timney triggers have been trusted by hunters and shooters everywhere. Timney triggers are proudly made in the USA and come with a lifetime warranty. Installation is easy. Give yourself the Timney Trigger advantage. To see more and order online, go to timneytriggers.com. That's TIMNEY triggers.com.
Hi, this is Michelle from the Gun Talk After Show. We compiled the best of the after shows for your holiday listening pleasure. Now we get back to it, joining the segment in progress.
All right, Justin, we've been waiting around from Granite City, Illinois. How you doing, Justin?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Tom Michelle, and I don't remember that other dude's name, but I'm
Doesn't
sure he's
matter.
important.
Nobody does.
Oh, I know.
Oh, poor Jim.
Jim, I'm sorry, dude.
I've been chomping at the bit for 5 minutes waiting to say that.
Well played.
I know it's Jim or John or something like that.
What's
Oh,
this button do?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Easy there, killer.
Oh my gosh.
And people thought I had power. See, nothing. I have nothing.
Don't mess with the guy who has the buttons.
Well, we got 2 skinny guys in a row here, or soon to be skinny guy, because we were just talking about thin guys and how they can
All
carry.
right, Justin, what are you doing? You losing weight?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my dicky-doo. And, it just, I'm down about 20, 25 pounds or so. And,
Attaboy.
My britches are falling down. I almost booned somebody yesterday on accident.
Oh, thank you so much. I needed that little image. Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, it's not little.
You and Brad need to get together and go shopping.
Well, but a lot of my gear that I have for concealed carry has been through Simply Rugged. It's a leather belt, the holsters, everything. It's pretty much handmade, and not your average everyday price when it comes to a good quality holster. Right. And my belt that I'm using, I'm drilling more holes into it, but eventually this sucker's going to start wrapping back around and hit me in the tail end. And
it's reinforced.
It's going to lap you.
Yeah. But it's I don't know, should I really just start putting out the money for new gear yet, or is it one of those things where just keep on drilling into what you got? Because if I drill a hole on Monday, by Wednesday of next week, my holster's not nearly as snug to my body as it was. And
what kind of diet are you on?
Well, I've basically cut out all soda. Cut out a lot of sugars. I'm eating strictly 3 meals. I'm walking 5 to 7 miles a day.
Awesome.
Drinking about a gallon of water a day.
I've heard of that diet. I hate the idea. You mean it's like eat less and move more? My God, that's awful. It's terrible.
Well, it really didn't help when I was, having a snack of, eating the oatmeal cream pie double stacks for a snack. That really didn't help out. So,
all right, I got an idea for your belt. Wilderness Tactical belts. They're kind of a standard. It's a web belt. Get it in the size that you are now. There are no holes in it. That's the thing is it clamps. It's a pretty cool system. And just as you lose weight, you just cinch it up a little more, but there's no holes. When you get to where you feel like you're going to end up, and then go ahead and get yourself, whatever leather belts you want. You'll still have the Wilderness Tactical you can wear. If you gain a little bit, you can go back into that. You can go back and forth. But as a way of kind of dealing with the continual loss, I would, and you go to the website, wilderness-tactical.com. It's a really good belt, and it's perfect for this because there are no holes in it.
Yeah, because I remember you saying, I think about a year ago, where you lost a lot of weight. And, as I'm, just at the range today, I've got all my gear on for shooting trap. I wear the pouch and stuff. I don't use a vest. And I'm constantly having to pick my pants up, and it's just a big pain in the butt. And actually, I took out 2 new shooters today. I think I got some people addicted.
All right.
Yay.
So,
the thing is, if your pants are dropping, it's a really great way to distract other shooters.
As
and
long
kind of
as
throws them off their game.
You got to get to your shells, though.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have to bend down all the time, that's not good.
Hey, come out to the range. Sure, you pull those pants up, I will.
Yeah. No, I'm not dropping my pants. I'm just trying to pick up my socks. What is a good general purpose size 22 just to kind of take people out to the range with? Because I'm taking a lot of people. I'm taking about 6 this year so far. And, not everybody wants to start out on a 9mm.
Pistol or rifle? Okay.
Yeah, pistol, yeah.
Well, I can tell you that we use multiple pistols across the board. And we host lots of basic pistols and lots of introduction for new persons coming in. So revolver and semi-auto, of course.
Okay.
And I think what we have found most people like are those 5-inch size pistols. So it could be the SR22, it could be the Victory, it could be the Buckmarks. I would recommend you getting something that is heavy duty, heavy built, because once this starts happening, you're going to be taking more and more and more people out to the range. So get something that is well built and has very prominent target sights, something that is so easy to see, you can teach people how to use the sights.
Michelle, what about the Ruger?
Yeah, the Rugers are great too. Like I say, the SR22, the Mark IIIs, they're excellent pistols too.
The Mark IIIs are great pistols. The one thing I would add to all of that is consider, you may not want to do it yet, but when you buy one, you might want to consider getting one that has a threaded barrel. Because at some point you may want to put a suppressor on there, and talk about a great way to introduce people to it. Now there's essentially no noise. and that's a pretty nice addition too. So you might want to seek one out that has a threaded barrel. Just kind of think about the time when you might. Of course, now you're in Illinois. Can you have a suppressor in Illinois?
Well, actually, we are. I just got an email from the NRA ILA. They just introduced House Bill. I think it's 206 or something, where it actually passed. I think it passed the House or the Senate, and it needs to go to the other side now. And it's actually looking pretty good. Like we might actually get them for hunting as well.
Oh, nice.
All right, we're working on it.
That'd be a big win.
Yeah, but I'm with Michelle on that. The SR-22. Really, any of the don't get a little gun. Get a decent sized gun because they're not going to hold it up for a long time. And the heavier it is, the more the barrel will hang on target. I'll tell you what I like. I like the Ruger. What is it? The 2245.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice pistol
I held
too.
one of those a couple days ago. I've got big bear paws on me. I mean, I wear a size 17 ring. So, I mean, I've got some pretty big hands. So, like, my father has the SR-22, and I get slide by it. My hand actually cramps up trying to shoot it. It's so small in my hand.
The 2245 Light is a very nice pistol as well.
That's the one. That's really nice. Yes, and they come in cool colors.
They do. but the one last point to that is make sure whatever you get doesn't have an extremely fat pistol grip or the thumb rest grip on it because that makes it harder for new shooters or for women or smaller kids to be able to handle the gun.
Okay.
Good point. Yeah, the 2245 Light is a really nice gun, and you can also get it with a threaded barrel. So there you go.
The little Ruger Charger would be pretty cool, too.
Ooh. The Charger is fun. Now, that's basically a 1022 pistol. If you're shooting off of a bench with a bipod, what a fun little rig that is.
With a size 17 ring, he should probably consider going on a hand diet now.
He's going to be buying new jewelry for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
Resize everything. Yeah.
Awesome for you, Justin. That's not an easy thing.
Congrats, Justin, on the weight loss. That is huge. Or actually, it's less huge.
My wife was kind of upset because my wedding band actually fell off my hand the other day. And thankfully, I was able to find it, but I've actually considered to not wear it until I get down to my waist.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. But those are all good problems to have.
Yeah, they are.
Listen, take care. I appreciate the call, and I wish you luck with everything. Good job on all of it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's take a quick break here. We'll come back, and we're going to beat each other up for a while.
Oh.
As always. Ooh, that's right. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Be right back. All right, back with you here. We got Michelle and what's his name over there? I don't know.
Jim. His name was Jim.
Check my name tags.
John something. That was so funny. Justin says, I've been waiting 5 minutes to do that.
It's all part of the fun.
Yeah, right. Until somebody's eye gets poked out.
Yeah. You've seen it happen.
So, how far are you away, Michelle? Can you reach him?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's right.
Yep,
good.
see?
Okay, there you go. Okay, good. Besides, if she can't reach him, that's why she's got the 327 Federal.
Or marshmallow gun, potato gun, rubber band gun. All of those
a
work.
Marshmallow gun would be really fun.
Yeah, stale marshmallows.
Have you ever seen the little guns, the little pistols they had, where you put the little baby marshmallows in them like you use for hot chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But they got to be stale.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, that's right. They have a better ballistic coefficient if they're stale. And they hurt more. That's right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you take that gun in to get cleaned and stuff. Could you check out? I got some.
It's a little gummy.
It's got sticky stuff in there.
Some sticky stuff in my rifle.
You just don't know the half of it. Wait till you blow up 145 pounds of artisan chocolate.
Women everywhere are crying. I'm just saying. What a waste.
Well,
it's like $7,000 in chocolate, isn't it?
On our staff, Sandy was out there. She took a picture of that, and she posted it on her Facebook page, and she says, "May I have a moment of silence?"
Yes, exactly. What a waste of chocolate.
They said, their women said, "Look, couldn't you just shoot an animal or something? Come on, not chocolate."
Yeah, normally people are out there picking up brass rats. No, they're trying to pick up all your chocolate remnants.
Yeah,
We're going to get a call
exactly.
We're going to get a call from PETC, people for the ethical treatment of chocolate or candies in general. We're across the board, not just chocolate.
It's really fun. In fact, if you look on our, I don't know if we put that up yet. I got to see. We have video of slow motion chocolate blowing up. Oh. It is a hoot.
Well, now you're really prepared. If you ever get attacked by a brick of chocolate, you'll have some.
That's right. Now I know what to use on it. There you go.
Fall back on training.
Yes.
Yep.
Always. Exactly. You never know. Rabid chocolate. There was a jackrabbit out there that got lucky because I got handed a gun I hadn't shot before, and after I shot and missed it like by 2 inches. Now it wasn't 50 yards, okay, and I was shooting a 10 millimeter, missed him by about 2 inches, and Magnet says, "Well, actually, that's not the load that I sighted." It had a red dot on it. That's not the load I sighted in with. So, okay, I'll take that excuse. Any excuse?
Oh, use it, sure.
Yeah, poor shooter that doesn't have a ready alibi for anything.
Sun was in my eyes. I tripped over a rock. Locust.
That's right. The moon was in my eyes. I don't know, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we left all that chocolate out there. And here's what we were wondering. What kind of critters would come up and eat the chocolate? You could use that as some kind of a bait pile.
I was just wondering, yeah. That's
I mean, other than women, that's a whole
That's a major sweet tooth coming on there.
Yeah, no kidding.
A sudden influx of diabetic jackrabbits go running around now.
Diabetes calling.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, can I relate to that.
We need a rabbit dentist out there taking care of everybody. Oh, it was fun. And yeah, if you look up Amano Chocolates, you'll see Art and the stuff he does. We're talking really, very possibly the best artisan chocolate in the country.
He puts the art in artisan.
Cool. There you go. I like it. So we did that. We shot out at 500, 600, 800, and 1,000 yards with Mike McNett shooting, we shot 260 Remington, which is a really, really nice caliber. He said he really prefers the 260 over the 6.5 Creedmoor. The 6.5 Creedmoor is the hot ticket, but you got to work hard to make brass for it, and a 260 is just a 308 deck down. It's just go to town. Still 6.5. So that was fun.
Got to do some long range. Never done that yet.
And and then we ended up shooting a 50 BMG.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't you?
Because it's there and there's targets out there.
There was chocolate left over.
So hard to find holsters for those.
Well, let me tell you, when you hit steel at 1,000 yards, it's like somebody stood there with a huge sledgehammer. Wong!
Oh, I bet.
The big gong sound. Fun stuff. So, Miss Michelle, what have you been doing in the interim? This is summertime now.
Yes, it is. Well, I guess I have been doing quite a bit of training. All 3 of those weeks I had several people, but several specifics come in wanting to look at some small pistols. 380s, of course, the Ruger Fantastic 327 comes out. My LCR comes out.
Of course.
But just doing some introduction to, I guess, small pistols. And people don't... And I guess it's kind of proof positive with our first caller that called in, talking about the recoil. Teaching high pressure and low pressure cartridges is quite something for people to grasp their mind across. They don't often understand it. And so when you feel it, it's like, oh, okay. And that's what makes the difference in that recoil. But then myself, I've been out on the range, I guess getting intimate with some of the 380s because I really haven't shot many 380s other than a Walther PPKS. And that tends to sting the hand a bit. Well, I shot SIG. I shot the Glocks. Those are the ones that I did predominantly. I wanted to shoot the car, but... my mother-in-law has that, so
won't give it up.
So I'll have to get hers down and
she has several,
shoot it.
She?
Yeah, she loves the pistols.
Loves cars,
yeah, she loves them.
You shot the Glock 42.
Yeah.
I have one of those. That's a nice little pistol.
That's a nice pistol. I tell you, the biggest difference, besides the spring and all that type of thing, is the pinky. It all comes down to that pinky for most people.
Thanks for listening to the After Show. We've got more coming at you after this break.
There's only one place where you can buy that firearm you've always wanted and turn it into your very own. That place is Brownells.com. Now offering a huge selection of firearms from all your favorite brands. Brownells is the spot to buy online. When you're choosing your gun, be sure to look over the enormous selection of parts, accessories, ammo, and more to make that firearm your masterpiece. Brownells.com. Serious about firearms.
For 36 years, the U.S. Sportsmen's Alliance has been fighting to protect hunting, fishing, and trapping for sportsmen from coast to coast. Today, we are under constant attack from extremist animal rights groups who want to end your ability to hunt in the U.S. Join us to protect our sporting heritage and our way of life outdoors. To join or for more information on how you can help, go to ussportsman.org. That's ussportsman.org.
As we celebrate 2 centuries in Remington country, it's humbling to think about all the ground we've covered. Since the infancy of our nation, we've journeyed with you every step of the way, helping shape the course of American history. Remington country is bigger than a place, and for the 200 years, it's been our highest honor supporting your freedoms and your way of life. To celebrate, Remington is giving away 200 guns. For a chance to win, tell us your story at 200sweepstakes.remington.com.
Are you looking for a place to shoot? The National Shooting Sports Foundation has a great website called wheretoshoot.org. It's the largest database of shooting ranges on the internet. It's also a great resource for shooters where you can find video tips, printable targets, and a lot more. Find it online at wheretoshoot.org. And while you're there, download their free iPhone app. That's wheretoshoot.org.
Hi, this is Jim from the Gun Talk After Show. Tom was cool enough to give us the holiday off, and even cooler to let us play some after shows for you. So we're going to dive into this one in progress.
Standard pressure, not plus P. Yeah, okay, here it is. This is not a plus P load. It's a 77 grain lead-free bullet. Okay, check this out. Out of a Glock 17, 1,600 feet per second.
Holy cow.
And out of a Glock 26, a little gun, 1,435 feet per second with a 77 grain lead-free bullet. It's just, man, holy cow. So you got to be open to looking at all these other things because those kind of loads, to what you're saying, Michelle, if you say, I want a 380, well, then get one of these super-duper loads that are designed for little guns that will really perform.
And still practice to make sure that you can feed them. I mean, you're not going to go spend a day on the range using them, but you got to make sure they're reliable and they feed.
Right, and point of impact might be different than your regular target ammunition, too. So people have to understand that. Yeah.
Now, I meant at 3 feet, it's not going to make much difference, but
right.
Okay, here's a 380 round in the Glock 42, 1,050 feet per second out of a 380.
Wow,
that's yeah, I know. Kind of go, hello. So, as I say, I don't want to be shot with anything, but if I have to, keep somebody from hurting me or my family, I want the best thing I can get.
That's right.
Yep.
So there, that is.
Got a personal invite for you, Tom.
Go for it.
Why don't you come visit us next week?
Oh, yeah.
Come do one here.
I shall. I'm going to come into the studio with you guys. I've had my shots, so I think it's okay now.
Michelle wears gloves, so we're okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to come up there, and we're going to all be together.
Sweet.
Which maybe, you never know, may not be a good thing. We'll just see how this works out. It's like some of these brilliant ideas that don't work out.
Sounded good on paper, Gresham.
Don't make me separate you guys.
Mom.
Not touching. Not touching.
Paint a white line across the middle of the studio. You stay on your side, Tom.
I know you are, but what am I?
Exactly.
Oh. All right, Jim, we haven't actually had a chance to chat after NRA because you were there for the whole thing, walking around and doing the shows and everything. Just kind of your impression of the place and the people.
I thought it was awesome. I wish I would have felt better because I got the flu or something. That didn't go over too well, but I thought it was kind of like it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody's approachable. It's an approachable SHOT Show. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but SHOT Show is industry only.
No, I know what you mean.
It's kind of neat. You can walk up to somebody like Pete Brownell and just strike up a conversation with him. And there's no celebrity, there's no holier than thou kind of attitude. It's like you're talking to a guy when you're fishing.
Everything's tangible.
Yeah, and just everybody's approachable. I saw some things I didn't really like, which you and I talked about as far as gun handling. That's kind of disappointing.
you get a big show like that, and people are pointing guns and they say, well, I know they're all deactivated, but same deal. I'm kind of ducking and dodging and bobbing and weaving because there are guns being pointed, and some people trust the whole it's been deactivated thing. I, however, do not.
I just like good habits. I mean, just why change your habits because you're there? But anyway, aside from that stuff, what you're going to have, it's definitely something I would go to, even if I wasn't in the industry. I just think it's really cool, and to be able to see the stuff that's about to come out and the refinements. And the cool thing was, you got the major companies, they always have cool stuff. But there's some really mom and pop shop guys and gals, little tiny tables and booths set up, and like, wow, well, that's a cool idea. They're in the startup phase. And they're able to reach, 70,000 people? Not everyone walk by their booth, I get that. But you're able to, as a small guy, you're able to be in the same audience as the major players. And it's just cool. It was just a really neat experience. I'm really glad I went.
Well, next year, let's see, May 4th to,
26th through 28th, 28th, 29th, isn't it?
It's going to be in Atlanta.
Yeah. Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, hot Atlanta. So that's going to be a fun time. We will be there. Invite everybody else to be there, too.
That's a good time to go to Atlanta, too.
In April?
As opposed to August, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Amen. So there it is. But, yeah, it's a fun deal. And you can walk into any booth. You can meet the owners of companies, the people who invent things. And it's just people talking about their shared interest, really. One thing that struck me about it, Jim, is how many families there were walking around. There were kids everywhere.
Yeah, and it kind of along those same lines. I expected to see some women there. I didn't expect to see the percentages and kids. So it kind of goes together. And it was mind blowing.
That's gone up over the last 10 years. Many, many more women there. And of course, to bring the kids. The other thing I found is that I didn't see kids running amok. They seemed to all be, at least the ones I saw, were well behaved and at least under control.
Even the Boy Scouts. There was a group of Boy Scouts I saw, and they're all 9 to 12 somewhere. Boy Scout, Cub Scouts probably, and they were being silly and having a good time, but they weren't being disrespectful. They weren't doing stupid stuff, and I think that just kind of goes along with the gun people in general. I mean, everybody was holding doors for each other. People were trying to race in the place, but nobody was pushing and shoving. It was yes or no, sir. Just real polite, and how much trouble did they have there? Zero.
So wait.
Did you see the stats on the crime going down for the week that they had?
No.
The NRA
Was it
show?
cool?
Oh yes. It's incredible. It's like the crime in that area, that part of town, went down by half for the week that the NRA was there. All the people with guns are there, and crime went down.
So wait. So what you're saying is gun people equal good people?
The ones I've met.
Fascinating.
Well, if they're NRA-type gun people, yes.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah. I mean, none of those guns got off the table and hurt anybody? Nope.
Wow.
I mean, you mean like people who obey the law actually obeyed the law? Oh, wait.
Yeah. Wow. Fascinating.
God, it's just so dumb. You think, really, people?
Yeah.
Oh, well. But it was, I saw an article on that. It says, the crime was like half its normal rate in Louisville while the NRA show was there. That was pretty cool.
Everybody mind their P's and Q's.
Right. Now, to be fair, I would give them this. We had a lot of police presence out. Tons of police everywhere you went. And there was a funny thing going on. I'll bet those cops have never had people stare at them so much. And everybody there was staring to see what kind of guns they're carrying.
Right. They're not looking them in the eye. They're looking at them in the hip.
What kind of holster is that? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. How many magazines?
Exactly.
All right. I got it.
And then we had the cops walk around the show, and they're just going, oh, wow, that's cool. Look at that. And it's like, they're just doing the same thing we're doing.
Yeah.
So
except they're getting paid.
It was pretty fun. Exactly. It was pretty much fun.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It really was.
Just to see the opportunity to see the latest and greatest in the industry. I mean, it's hard to keep up with because these companies are changing and relocating and merging, and there's so much going on in the industry constantly that you almost have to go to these to keep up with that type of thing. But then to see the newest, greatest releases, It's pretty awesome.
Got a chance to talk to Adam Vinatieri. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What a down-to-earth guy he is.
Oh, yeah. He's a gun guy. He's a hunter.
Yep.
Yes, you never know who's walking around there. I mean, I don't know if he was there this time, but sometimes Tom Selleck.
Thanks for listening to the After Show. We've got more coming at you after this break.
Hi, this is Michelle from the Gun Talk After Show. We compiled the best of the after shows for your holiday listening pleasure. Now we get back to it, joining the segment in progress.
What a down-to-earth guy he is.
Oh, yeah. He's a gun guy. He's a hunter.
Yep.
Yes, you never know who's walking around there. I mean, I don't know if he was there this time, but sometimes Tom Selleck is there, and he's basically got his baseball cap on and walking around. And for the most part, people leave him alone. But there are other celebs walking around the place, and
no, I didn't.
For the most part, people leave him alone. You would, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Michelle? They walked up to Ted Nugent. Have you seen Michelle? Do you know where she's at?
Yeah, right. That's right.
Well, then just kind of to emphasize that point a little bit, I was talking to Vinatieri for, I don't know, maybe 5-6 minutes before I realized he was just in the same booth we were at. He wasn't set up yet to sign autographs or anything. He's just standing around talking to the Ruger guys. I was talking to him. Seemed like a nice guy. And all of a sudden, he sits down at this table, opens up a box of pictures, and people start walking up, and he's autographing. I'm like, well, who was this guy I was just talking to? I had no idea who he was. But
you didn't know he was
No, I didn't know who he was.
Terry.
No.
Oh, you're just shooting the breeze with the guy. Yeah,
he just
we
seemed
were
like
in
a
the
nice
FM
guy.
booth, I think.
We were just chatting guns, and he starts signing autographs. And I said, who is he? And then I was told who he is. I said, oh, great. I never liked his team, but he was good.
Then we go back in. We go back in the closet, and we're scarfing down Jimmy John's in the FN booth, right? And who comes in but Mark Wills, the country singer.
Right.
And, we're shooting the breeze back there, and we're having a good time. Just, we're literally back in the storage closet, choking down some Jimmy John's sandwiches and shooting the breeze with Mark Wills.
Michelle,
and we're just talking about
like 4x7. This is and there's 6 guys in there eating.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, everybody's standing up because we can't move, It was hilarious.
Oh.
He's got his guitar back there. Didn't take it out of the case at all. But it's just, there's a vibe there that's very cool.
I'm gelling.
Yeah.
Okay, so next year, see if we can make this happen, okay, guys?
All right.
All righty.
All right, so next week we're going to do the grand experiment. I'm going to come up to where you guys are. We're going to sit in the same room and see if the see if we can, after 21 years, maybe kick the show off the air completely.
Now, since Dad's coming to town, Jim will probably behave. He'll be on his best behavior.
You're going to actually have to wear clothing now. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, eye bleach. Come on.
Eye bleach. I like it.
You and Justin should get together.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
And on that
Goodness gracious. On that note, it's, I don't know, I feel like I need to go wash my hands. I don't know what that
Yeah.
Oh, well, I will see you guys in 1 week, and we will do this thing together. How's that?
Excellent.
We might even get you to sit in on drums again. You never know.
I think once every 4 to 2 years may be enough.
You're good?
No, it was ugly.
You did well.
It was
I
not
thought you did
good.
great. It was fun.
I'm actually, okay, this is stupid. I am actually been looking online at electronic drum sets.
Oh, just got one.
Did you really?
Yeah, check out Roland.
What'd you get?
Check out Roland.
Oh, which one'd you get?
Actually, I bought a Craigslist TDM 10 is what I bought, but
okay, there's a TDM 11 on Craigslist around here.
Well, see that?
Ooh, you can one-up him.
You can one-up me, yeah.
Mine goes to 11.
Well, mine are spray painted an ugly silver metallic.
That's
Yours
okay.
is nice.
Ace Hardware is ready when I am. If I want to get ugly silver metallic, I can do that. So there you go.
Well, see, then you can use his drum set and see if it's worth buying your own.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
That's true. I'll
next
come up
Sunday,
there and try out your drum set.
I've even got a better one. The drummer in our group's got a top of the line Roland, like monster killer one.
That's the 30.
Yeah, or something. It's spent like $7,000 on the drum kit.
Yeah, there's $7 or $8,000. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can play on that next week because we've got a gig there.
Well, the thing that's nice about that is when you get one that's that good, you don't have to have any talent.
Oh, sure.
That's the
It corrects, auto corrects everything.
It's just like a good gun can make you shoot, right?
Oh yeah. You don't need to practice even if you got a good gun.
No, yeah, there you go. It's all the same. All right, coming up, we'll have more of the after show, and don't forget You can catch the after show every week. Just download it, or you can listen to it with your Gun Dealio app.